If your contact center is growing and you're looking for a quality assurance system or considering replacing your current one, you've come to the right video. In this video, I'll show you how to use CYF Quality to conduct your quality assurance with ease. But first, let me give you a brief overview of the operations screen. CYF has an operational structure where each operation has its own unique set of data. For example, the customer service operation will have its own forms, channels, agents, and the same applies to other available operations. Additionally, you can manage user permissions. You can define whether a user has access to only one operation or all operations simultaneously. In this video, I'm going to use the customer service operation. On this operation, we have two active communication channels, calls and chats, as you can see on the menu bar. We could also have more channels like emails and in-person, but they're currently disabled. Before we start our evaluation, we need to first input the contact. The first way to do this is manually. To do that, go to Calls on the menu. We could have also chosen the chat, but for this example, I'll use a phone call evaluation. So let's hover the mouse on Calls and click on Manual Insert. Now, on this manual insert page, you must fill in the contact details, such as agent's name, tag of the call, contact date, start time, duration, and you can also attach files to the contact. So the agent will be able to download the file and list or read to it during the feedback session. To finish the manual insert process, click on Record and Evaluate Now, and the contact will be manually inserted. Now, the second manual method to insert contacts, it's a bit more productive, it's bulk insert. If you don't want to insert contacts one by one, go to the Calls menu and choose Bulk Insert. Here, you can download an Excel sheet, fill it out with 10, 20, 100, or 200 contacts, and upload them all at once. This way, you won't need to use the manual insertion screen each time you do an evaluation. But you could give up doing those manual steps if you integrate your customer service platform with CYF, so all the contacts will be automatically mirrored on our QA platform. With an integration, you can also set parameters for CYF to suggest which contacts should be evaluated. For example, if contacts under 1 minute are irrelevant to you, you can set a parameter for evaluating only those longer than a minute. Another parameter could be the number of evaluations per agent. If your goal is to evaluate each agent 4 times, CYF will only suggest contacts from agents who haven't yet reached that number. And finally, to finish all the possibilities to insert contacts, you can use artificial intelligence to alert you which contacts need evaluation. The CYF AI Analyzer can analyze contacts you've uploaded for inappropriate language, unresolved issues, fraud suspicions, and more. If these cases are detected, CYF will alert the QA team for evaluating them. The alert will provide a summary of the contact, and the monitor can choose to evaluate or skip it. As on this demo server, I have added a few contacts before. I can go through the channel I did it and click on List All to see all the latest contacts inserted manually or automatically. To evaluate it, click on the like icon. Next, choose the form you'd like to use. In this example, I'll use the customer service form, but there's no limit to how many forms you can create. Now, we've arrived at the evaluation screen where we fill out the form. The form is 100% customizable, where you can add your own items' descriptions, answers, and each of them has its own weights. One useful feature in our system is the help buttons on the left side. These can serve as a knowledge base for your quality monitoring team, where you can provide detailed explanations for each item in your form. Clicking here allows you to add more detailed descriptions beyond what's displayed in the evaluation form. Additionally, you can insert comments for each item. For instance, if the agent performed well but took too long to answer the call, you can add a comment to reflect that. The system will show a visual feedback indicating the comment for that item. Scrolling down, you'll see that the form is quite flexible. We have multiple choice items, drop-down menus, and more. You can create your form from scratch or use one of our templates. You can also add general comments about the evaluation by clicking here. Before sending feedback to the agent, you can calculate the score. At the top right, there's a timer that tracks the time spent by monitors during evaluations. This data is available in productivity reports so you can assess your quality team's average time spent on evaluations. To finalize, we complete the CAPTCHA and process it. As you can see, monitoring contacts in CYF is straightforward and efficient.